Wait, quick water break.
Water break.
You want me to fill up yours too?
Yes, please.
Plocks. Remember when that was a thing? Plocks.
P-L-O-X. No.
It was like, instead of saying please, you said plocks.
I don't know what world you lived in, but I don't live there.
Internet.
I was on the internet.
No, lies.
Hi. We share a single brain cell, and therefore very poorly planned how we film versus how we edit. So, if you're seeing this, it means you're on a fun episode that we thought was going to be part of a bigger thing, and then I edited down into a smaller thing. So I hope you enjoyed the previous episode. Let's just get into what we're watching now. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Editing Hayley here. Because of things like copyright, you're not going to see much of the episodes. These videos are mostly just me and Oliver talking some nonsense. Also, the audios for these episodes has been corrupted, so apologies in advance for terrible, terrible camera audio. Apparently my dog has some feelings about this.
You think that's cannon fire or what? I mean, nothing else makes that kind of racket, right? What the hell's with all the noise? Seriously. Give me a hand here, Bertolt. You happen to see what tree Krista scuttled up?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
They want us keeping these Titans out of the forest, right? I think I just figured out why. We're here to lure that female Titan into a trap. It's like you said. There's a person inside it steering the thing. Commander Ervin wants to find out who.
So that was the plan from the start? Look, I'm not complaining. I get keeping it from me. But come on, keeping you guys in the dark?
Damn, you're annoying.
He kept the plan from us because he thinks we're a liability!
For being as supposedly instrumental to the plan as we were, the captain didn't give us much to go on. That means he doesn't trust us, kind of a big deal. Maybe someone in the regiment's a Titan spy.
It's Annie.
Are you sure about that?
Well, no, but I'm sure the commander believes it. He'd have to, and I'll wager you anything the only people in the know on this were the survivors from 5 years ago.
Probably.
It adds up. After all, in their position, it's the best way of narrowing down the list of suspects to a manageable number. In fact, the commander asked me this odd question.
What is it you think you see? Who do you think the real enemy is here? So that's what he meant.
If we'd known the answer to that question, he probably would have let us in on what was happening today. Though there again, I really don't think any of us could have.
Speak for yourself, my friend. I knew.
Bullshit.
Sure. You full of shit, kid.
If we pull this off, we might learn what the Titans are all about. But even for that, was it worth letting so many people die?
Yeah, that was a bit of a slaughter.
That was a lot. And these are like the elites, too.
Yeah, these are the big guns.
Why put so many of our lives at risk just because one of us can't be trusted?
He did what was necessary.
Are you seriously trying to defend him? Do you know how many of us died so the commander could play intrigue?
All I'm saying is it's easy to judge in hindsight. At the time, though, there was no way to know how things would turn out. He's a commander, not a soothsayer. He had to act on what he had. He made a decision. He sacrificed 100 lives for the good of mankind.
I mean, also, if you think about it, he told different locations to different people, right? Of where
Yeah.
Aaron was. Because they knew that Aaron was basically bait.
Yeah.
And so you can tell based on which direction she came from and where she's going.
Who she was,
Who
like
she,
where.
what information she was told.
Yeah.
I may be naive, but there's one thing I know beyond all doubt. Genuine harbingers of change must be able to do what others won't dare. Sacrifice their heart. Accept the burden of doing the unspeakable. Whether we'd like to admit it or not, the fact is this. To rise above monsters, we have to abandon our humanity. That's the irony, really. If you can't let it go, it's not worth holding on to.
Now, what in the world is the holdup on the extraction of our esteemed guest? Strike while the iron is hot, I say.
Ooh, that's new.
That's that new power.
She fancy. She's shiny.
Knock, knock. We know you're in there. Why don't you make this easy and come on out? Stop wasting our time. If you're thinking we'll let you go, we won't. All you should be thinking about are the good men you killed today. Not that you would. You enjoy killing. Which means we have something in common. Of course, I enjoy killing Titans. But it's a start. While we're on that subject, let me ask. You're okay with me cutting your limbs off at the joints, right? I'm talking about your actual body.
Actual fuck. Gonna scream real loud. Call for help.
Yep. exactly what she's doing.
Nicely done. I almost lost my composure.
They're coming. I can smell them. From what direction?
What a horrible sentence.
They're coming, I can smell them.
What the hell is this? They're all going in. Why are they ignoring us all of a sudden?
You telling me they're all abnormal?
So, my question, are abnormals a consistent thing, or are abnormals something that happens because they're under the control of something else?
Mix of both.
Okay.
What's going on? Damn things pass right by us. They ignored us and went straight for her. The enemy is bearing down from all directions. All hands, commence combat. Defend the female Titan at all costs.
That's a lot.
A lot. I'm trying to understand the plan here.
On whose side?
Her side. Because, like, I get she doesn't want them to take her, but also they're eating her.
All hands withdraw. Redeploy the formation. Return to Colonist District.
Retreat, basically. Yeah, it's disheartening.
Yeah, seriously.
We've been bested.
Oh, don't give me that crap. We scurry back now with our tail between our legs. Aaron's right back in chains or worse.
We'll jump off that bridge when we come to it.
I'll gather up my squad.
Not yet, Levi. First replenish your blades and your fuel.
Why?
Because I said, that's an order.
Interesting.
Withdraw. I guess we're done here. We return to HQ on horseback.
Understood.
Hold on. You telling me it's over?
I don't like this.
You really think they found out who it is?
Of course, all thanks to you.
I didn't do anything.
You learn to trust the fellow members of your squad. That's big. The sort of thing that turns out well for everyone involved, actually.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, please. Why don't you stroke his forehead while you're at it? We'd be exactly where we are now.
What is this called?
Don't wait for me.
Power pose.
Captain Morgan.
Onovo, Petra, I gotta hand it to you both. For someone who wet themselves first time out, you've come a long way.
Shut your hole! So did it, like, rain down on everyone midair or what?
Enough! No one cares who pissed whose pants. Focus on the job at hand.
Did it just rain down on everyone or what?
Stow the chatter till we're home. We'll rendezvous with Levi shortly.
It's not Levi.
But how would Annie have skin stars?
She just killed a shit ton of people.
Eric,
just putting it out there.
That doesn't make sense.
If it is Annie, she's either the Titan or has been following the whole time, and a shit ton of people have just died. So, like, where she's getting a uniform isn't exactly top concern.
Not an issue.
Not a continuity error in my books.
Why bother having her replenish? There's no time.
We saw the female Titan get eaten. We actually see the person inside suffer the same fate. I didn't. We're dealing with someone like Aaron. Someone who regenerates in and out of Titan form. Suppose that person equipped themselves with ODM gear in advance. Suppose further that they're also disguised in one of our uniforms. That's not... Oh, shit!
It's just hanging there. Fuck.
Wow. That is a uncomfortable angle.
How do you ferret out the enemy when they're one of your own?
If you cliffhangers!
When the Colossal Titan breached the wall and disappeared, theoretically, whoever was inside had ODM gear. It's possible the same thing happened here.
I don't see how, sir. Based on Aaron's condition when he emerged from Titan form, I think it's safe to assume that something like that is highly unlikely.
Evidently, there are different levels of mastery to the Titan ability. We were naive to think that a mere novice like Aaron would set the standard.
So if we're going home, that means the operation's a success, right? Still, I'm impressed with the commander. How do you know she'd come after us once we took Aaron beyond the wall?
Think about it. During the Trost invasion, did it strike you as odd the way the Titans suddenly halted their advance midway through? Something drew their focus away from the wall's destruction. Something that forced them to call off the attack.
You mean Aaron's transformation?
That's the most logical conclusion.
Wait, but then that would mean...
It means they were there.
Go, Doc! Go, kid! Come on!
Don't stop moving.
Hey, Al! What are we doing? Huh? There isn't time to get the horses! Make for HQ
I
at
mean,
full speed!
once you're out of the woods, you have enough. You need the horses.
Is that the female Titan? Or did she have an accomplice? Female Titan? No! That can't be right! I thought we caught her!
Hi Annie, it was nice seeing you. It's not gonna be Annie and I'm gonna look like such an ass.
There's a reason why I'm staying quiet about it.
It's because I'm right.
Then it's entirely possible they can make the Titan reappear as well.
Oh, she got big again.
Not again! I'll kill you! I swear I will! No, don't! We've got this. The three of us can handle her.
No, why would you think that? Literally nothing up until this point has proven that
Nothing
as
has
a real
worked.
statement.
Nothing has worked.
This enemy forces us to rethink everything we've learned. Mark my words. The time will come when risking everything is the only choice left to us.
I can fight her too! Just go! Have you learned nothing? After all this, you still doubt our skills?
Is that true, Aaron? I thought you had faith in us, that you trusted us!
Why are you guys making this a trust issue? This isn't a trust issue.
And unless we can take that risk, humanity can never win. I have faith in the Levi squad!
Fuck, they're all gonna die, aren't they? I like Petra. I want her to move.
They're all pretty cool. Ald, Petra, and Oreo.
Oh, they took out her eyes.
That should give us at least a minute before she can regenerate!
We'll finish her well before
The
then!
hell with capturing you! We're gonna kill you!
We're gonna carve you up!
We'll make you pay!
Grab the pose.
Isn't gonna save you! Covering your neck isn't gonna save you! We'll just keep slicing those shoulders till your arms are worthless!
Just cut you to ribbons!
Lump up your arm! Send you to hell! Let go!
So aggressive. Like, I understand
They
why.
just killed like
I get it, but I'm also just sort of like, whoa!
They've got totally overwhelmed! They pulled off a coordinated attack without even saying a word! It must be the trust they have in each other's team.
Like, I get it. I get teamwork makes the dream work, but also you're harping this message real hard.
this is like the freaking honor thing with Zuko and Avatar.
There's an eyeball, which means you did.
Only one eye! She channeled her energy into one eye to grow it back quicker! How did she do that?
Oh. I like Petra! No! You some bitches! Oh, he's gonna get right on her neck, right when her hand's healed. Oh, no, okay.
Because they didn't see her heart.
Right. Fuck me. They're all dead. I knew it. I knew they were gonna die. I was like, they're all dead. They all gonna die. Come on, man. Go big or go home.
Literally. That's literally the two
Yeah, I
options.
know.
Literally, go big or get the fuck out.
Oh, Petra is brutal.
Yeah.
Just
the
smashed
look.
into a fucking tree. He's like, I fucking hate you.
That's Aaron!
How can you tell?
That roaring. This isn't good.
She's like, hey, big fella. How much does your horse weigh?
65 is 80 kilometers an hour.
That's some good horsepower. Ooh, so much mouth goop. She still has no arms.
No, not yet. But you can tell she's
They're
trying to kill
coming.
them.
That's why you should have studied handbook. Do you know how they're gonna tell us that it's Annie? She's gonna use the move. She's gonna use the trick. And we're gonna go, oh shit, it's Annie. I know how TV works.
Also, this scene, just this picture, I think it's coming up.
He's gonna see Petra, he's gonna be real upset. Just jaw in a tree.
That one.
So unnecessarily aggressive. Like, I get she had to die because plot, narrative, whatever. But also...
But like, plot armor just doesn't really exist.
No, this is not a plot armor show.
No.
I made the wrong decision when you came after us. I made the choice to trust my teammates.
I'll never trust again.
This whole This whole narrative arc is trust, and at the end he's like, fuck trust!
I should never have elected to them. I should have fought her from the very start. It's all my fault. I should have killed her.
Wasting time there, buddy.
Now you're fucked because you don't have arms.
And she's gonna have a second eye any minute now.
I should have changed into a Titan then. I should have fought back. We could have captured this monster. It was my choice. And because it's your choice.
Stop showing me Petra. Show me all the other people I don't care about as much about.
No, more than anything, this is your fault.
Just like,
In her face. Just make out with her, but like in a mean way.
it took me a second to process.
What's my hands here? I'll tear you apart, piece by piece. Then I'll devour you.
Demonic.
Yeah, the garbled voice is not ideal. Back at full health.
Hey Annie, what's up, my badass? What, first landing?
Yep.
Almost hurt.
Someone's tired.
Both of them.
That's the dedication of like, should I run away? Or should I fight?
He's like, shit.
Could be Armin.
Fuck you! Fuck your shit! It's Annie, and you know it! We both know it!
Nightmare fuel.
Your mouth should never open that.
Platonic. Very platonically.
I'm just gonna hang in the forest for a bit. Platonically. I'm just gonna stand over and weep over. Oh, no, now I'm on a murderous rampage. Platonically.
Murder mode activated.
Tell me she gets it herself while everyone else fucking failed because they're all trash. Get him back! It's not yours, he's mine! Platonically.
My blades didn't even break the skin.
She's like, haha, bitch.
He's still alive. He's still alive. And I'm coming for him. Just hang on, Aaron. Just hang on a little longer. Don't give up, Aaron. Get back here!
Levi's like, no, you dumb bitch. He's like, you have a lot of emotions. Relax.
Calm your tits.
Now is not the time.
Nah.
It looked like she may have bitten the entire nape off. It's unlikely Aaron survived.
This is the last episode of the arc.
Motherfuckers. I just want to, I know it's Annie, but I also need the show to tell me it's Annie.
It's Armin, I'm telling you, it's Armin. He definitely created like a body double.
His Titan powers, he can make a version,
Yeah.
2 versions of himself.
He has his Titan form and then his the regular form.
And then he has an avatar.
Maybe it's like connected by a thread or something.
it's connected on one of those like tin can calls. And it's just him like a doll version with like a tin can in his mouth.
She slowed down a bit. That fight wore out too. It's unlikely Aaron survived.
He's still alive in there.
Someone's optimistic.
He's like, wow, that platonic love, eh?
For the sake of argument, let's narrow our goals. First, we forget about taking her down. Instead, we'll act on your assumption that Aaron is alive and focus only on freeing him before she exits the forest. I'll handle all the cutting. You find a way to
He's
distract
like, I would like to stab her in the butt.
You can tell by the epic music.
Fucking Sandstorm starts playing in the background.
Dorian Sandstorm. Does he do some quick turn bullshit? Yep. Beyblade that motherfucker.
Why is he so speedy?
Also, you notice that he left his blades in her eyes?
Yeah.
So that she
It's
can't
harder to heal.
Why he's so fast? Levi will fuck your shit up.
Nate, it's wide open.
Nope, it's a trap.
You're gonna get swatted like a fly, baby girl. Break his ankle?
Yeah.
He's alright. Disgusting, but alright.
He's vile, but he's fine.
We've got Aaron. That means our work here is done. We all get that you love him, but try not to act crazy.
Platonically.
Platonic.
Platonically.
Oh, she cried.
Because her mission's not done.
Which means she can't go back to being a person.
It sounds like Eld will be home sooner than we thought.
Is that so?
No, we won't.
Think they'll give Odo enough time to pop by and say hello?
I suppose in any event we can set a place for him at the table.
Don't do this.
They say Gunther's coming back.
Do they?
It's one thing to kill a bunch of red shirts. It's another thing to make them real people.
Make me feel about that.
Oh, Petra. Oh, they're putting them in a wagon. For a second, I was like, why are they stacking them on top of each other? That's so disrespectful. And I'm like, oh, wagon.
They don't have a lot of space.
Oh, wagon.
This is the part of our job I'll never get used to. All I can think about is how it'll end. Which one of us is next and whether it'll be me.
So how much longer till our number's up, you think?
I don't know, but we've made it this far. We're alive. Be glad for it.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to celebrate around so many bodies.
I forget who it is, but it's much later, where one of the characters is basically like, I was meant to die back then. And not this part. Like,
Yeah,
or a
but like
previous
in
fight.
the previous, yeah.
And then they're just like, everything that I live from now on is extra time.
It's just
basically.
gravy.
Yeah, like I'm dead. So he basically just like lives like not recklessly, but like he's willing to take more risks.
Yeah.
Almost done, sir. We estimate about 5 to be unrecoverable. Sadly, the Titans didn't leave much behind. And honestly, sir, I think it would be best for the families if we didn't bring back what little there is. We move out immediately. Inform the squads. Sir.
No! I refuse! It's inhumane!
Damn you, shut up!
Ivan and me, we grew up in the same town together. His parents are like family to me. I can't face them again if we leave him.
If you've already confirmed his death, then there's nothing more to do. Whether we have his body or not makes no difference now. He's still just as dead either way.
You heartless bastards! That's the kind of respect you show the men who give their lives for you!
If you want to be MIA, I suggest you shut your mouth.
It's a fucking threat.
We're out here and it's just us.
Yeah. You want to be a little bitch?
We can put you down missing just like Ivan.
Guess what we have a ton of time for?
He gets a whole wagon to himself.
Because he's not dead, he's just floppy. Why are you holding yourself like that? Oh no, you stupids. You dumb fuckers!
That damn fool! Enemy spotted in the rear! Full speed, all soldiers!
Our best chance might be to circle back, make a beeline for the trees.
No, our best option now is to continue the
So he goes like, fine, I guess I'll just murder some more bitches. No, leave him, leave him.
Ground's too flat to engage ODM gear. And not only that, we'll soon be outnumbered.
Yeah, DJ,
Yeah.
fuck.
No, girl, not worth it. I mean, good shot, but also not fucking worth it. Why is he still alive?
We're done! It's gaining on us!
You've got to jettison the extra weight. Dump the bodies.
But sir!
Do you know how many corpses you've already left behind? These aren't special. Dump them.
Fucking, they're dead. I mean, like, I know it's super disrespectful and, like, real cold, but, like, I don't understand why this is such a struggle.
And like the Titans will be distracted by dead people.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe not that one. You gotta keep showing us Petra.
I'm extra mad that they just keep showing us dead Petra.
Yeah.
How am I this emotionally invested in a character that I knew for 5 episodes? 4 episodes?
Yes, 5 or 6 episodes.
How dare you? Slap him. Just backhand.
We can't always carry our fallen comrades home, but we carry their memory. This was Ivan's.
Yes. Oh, he did take Petra's. Because yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, it would be so fucking devastating if he did this for, like, the people they couldn't get the bodies of, but then didn't do it for the people whose bodies they had, and then they had to dump the bodies.
You see it later that he has, like, a drawer full of patches. And he, like, writes the names on the back.
What a sweet, broken piece of trash.
Sure taking a hit, haven't they?
Yeah. The rest of them got eaten. That's what happens when pride takes you outside the walls.
Nothing like seeing our hard-earned taxes go toward keeping those bastards fat and happy, right?
This flashback is traumatic. Girl, you had a horse.
Yep.
Where is your horse?
Where's the female Titan?
She got away from us.
But the mission.
It didn't go as planned. But don't worry about that right now.
These subtitles are so good. Didn't go as planned. We failed.
Am I miscounting, or are there fewer of them than when they left?
No, there's a lot fewer.
Must have been a bad one.
Our taxes, hard at work, ladies and gentlemen. Bravo.
Aaron, ignore it. Beat, but they're still ready to go! You gotta be made of nails to ride with these guys. They're unstoppable!
It fucks with your soul.
He's like, oh shit, it's me.
Excuse me, Captain Levi. I'm Petra's father, sir.
Stop it! Let me grieve in peace, you fucker!
I received this letter from her somewhat recently. In fact, it sounds like she's utterly devoted to you in every way. Now, I know that fathers can have trouble letting go, but still, I can't help but feel she's far too young to be thinking about marriage. She has so much yet to experience before settling down.
We have a right! How many lives were lost on this mission? Was it worth it? Was it really worth it?
The last thing going through their minds was for the good of humanity?
The casualties incurred during the Scout Regiment's latest excursion beyond the wall were profound. Within hours of their return, Airven and the battle-weary survivors were called to the capital. The Scout's custody of Aaron was summarily revoked.
Petra deserved better.
Man, rip Petra.
R.I.P. Petra.
R.I.P. Petra.
That was brutal!
They hyped that whole squad up so much.
That was brutal!
All the trust. So much trust. And then
she just gets literally
she
like
gets curb stomped.
She gets curb stomped into a tree.
Yeah, I think the shot that ruins it for me is like the side shot where you see her like
her
bent.
whole back.
Yeah, that's not.
And just like they kept
She's
coming.
such a side character.
They kept coming back to it. Like it was like they showed all the other guys that one time when Levi was like flying through the scene.
Yeah.
And then they just kept coming back to Petra.
And then they go to like Uro's family, and
then they visit all their family.
And
then
they don't mention Petra.
And then it fucking comes to Petra's dad comes up to Levi and is like, well, I mean, I guess if you guys want to get married, it's a bit much, but like, I'm just letting you know she's thinking about it. And it's like, bitch is dead.
Yeah, R.I.P. Petra. That's like the main takeaway from this arc.
Yeah. Also, that's fucking Annie. I don't care.
I'm telling you, it's Armin with a little string.
I don't care. I don't even care anymore about like any of it. It's fucking Annie.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now
Annie.
that this next arc is to do with the female Titan.
It solves it.
Yeah.
Did we find out it's Annie?
I mean, I'm not.
We
gonna
find out
tell
who
you.
it is.
You find out who it is.
I love her so much. I don't care that she's a bad guy.
I mean, I'll tell you this.
I love
she lives.
Good.
Like for a long
Good.
time. She's just real like chilled out later. But she's the thing.
Do you mean Annie or do you mean the female Titan? Assuming they're different characters.
I'll say Annie. Annie sticks around for a long time.
Okay.
So we see that the female Titan has some additional powers that we've never seen before with the hardening ability and
Big fancy diamond skin.
Yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Which is fucking cool.
Very, very
convenient also.
Very useful.
Yeah.
Definitely fucked some people up.
Also, yeah, the like fucking diamond punch.
Yeah.
was A+.
Yeah. I have to say, the way that every time Aaron gets his face smashed in and his tongue just like
Just hangs out, yeah.
it's just it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, I guess that's like what a tongue would do in that situation, but also ew. Like, put it away. I don't want to see your nasty ass tongue just like
He has a long ass tongue too.
And he's so wet. Why was he so wet?
It was a wet fuck.
Even like when Levi got him out of her mouth and he was in that like
That was pretty badass.
spit
The yellow
cocoon.
goo.
I almost said carcass. That's not right.
Not the right way.
Spit cocoon. Yeah, Levi's fast.
Yeah.
Why is Levi so fast?
Yeah, he's fucking dope.
Drugs. Don't do
He's
drugs.
a Beyblade.
He's a Beyblade. It was really cool and it was really interesting to see, but also why?
It's basically just saying like, yo, Levi's a badass. Don't fuck with him.
I don't trust you. There's some.
He's on drugs.
He's
Don't do drugs.
He's a
kids.
super soldier.
He's an Ackerman.
He's an Ackerman. I mean, it's true. The Ackermans are an elite force at this
They're
point.
pretty strong. So the primal scream thing is pretty dope. It's super convenient if you can get out of it. Which also explains how the Titans were all drawn to that right side as well.
That is true. I hadn't even thought of that.
Because they did say that the right side got overwhelmed.
Real
and
quick.
I'm doubting that was all Annie, and then they showed the scene that it was like a bunch of other Titans.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And I mean, I feel like Armin.
yes, the female Titan.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. He said in one of the first episodes, he was like, oh, she must be like a commander. Like she must be orchestrating the Titans in some way.
Yeah, he was like, it would make sense if like she brought.
So like, that's interesting to keep in mind when considering the primal scream. No, I was gonna talk about something else.
Was Petra.
No, I already talked about it. Let me grieve in peace.
Was it Gunther?
Gunther. Oh, that was also brutal. He just hung there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But that wasn't even like. That was just Annie with a fucking sword. That wasn't. That wasn't even like.
No, that wasn't even anything crazy. It was just like,
Yeah.
hey, we got a rookie. He literally was like, Captain! He was like, that's the wrong, you're too tall. And then he got killed.
Literally. It's too tall. I can't be Levi.
I was like, you're
Levi
too,
is short.
You're too big to be Levi. So, okay,
You remember?
I remember what I was going to talk about. So a bunch of people on my TikTok have been talking, not like in any continuous way, but have mentioned that they would maybe classify Levi as a toxic male character. What do you think about that?
Up until this point, I would say that he is a man that keeps his friends very close. He does kind of like have a bit of a redemption later, but his personality doesn't change.
Sure.
So like, if I'm calling him toxic now and his personality is still the same later on, does that make him any less toxic? No.
So it's not how redemption works.
No, that is not redemption. Levi doesn't get like so much of a redemption as he gets like his own little like mini stories that focus on him. He's just also just a badass. Like he's those like don't take shit, don't give shit.
So obviously I don't know his entire character arc because I'm new here. But with that being said, first and foremost, I think the way a lot of people use toxic to describe characters in media is not great. But like for me, obviously like real life people it's different because like varying people can be varying levels of toxic at various points in their life because people are complicated. But so for fictional characters, in my own head, the kind of determinant of whether or not a character is toxic has basically completely centers around whether or not their actions, morals, principles, whatever, are purely meant to benefit themselves. That's another component of toxicity, is that while your needs and wants are being satisfied, it's at the expense of other people. A lot of characters who get redemption arcs, usually that redemption arc is the transition from selfish morals or selfish ideals into group dedicated morals or group dedicated ideals. So I would argue, based on everything I've seen of Levi so far, while he sucks, like he is cold, and while he is a badass, it is very much like, shit, dude. Like, where is your heart? Are you good? I don't think he has done anything outside of the realm of reasonable for his position to qualify him as toxic.
Yeah, he is following his leadership role.
Yeah, exactly. Because the reality is, as they've all said a million times, every single person there, whether they want it or not, has agreed to put their life on the line.
Yeah.
While him and the commander and arguably other people are like putting other people's lives
at risk.
At risk and like below the importance of the mission.
Yeah.
I wouldn't qualify that as like, you are a toxic character for making that choice. It's sort of like, you're in war. You're in a very specific circumstance, which doesn't make it better, but makes it make sense. And makes it not a him problem, makes it like a systems problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, they're in a war against an enemy that they cannot discuss and know nothing about.
Yeah.
But you can see how it's more of a complex character because although he is in the traditional sense, he's a bitch.
He's a dick.
He's a douchebag.
He's an absolute dick. But at the same time, like,
it's because of the system.
It's because of the system, and also if I was in this situation, I would die. I would eat shit so fast. If I was in his situation and I hadn't died yet, but I was in his situation.
Keyword.
I do not think based on everything we know here, because granted we don't have all the perspectives, but based on everything we know here, I would not have made any different choices.
No, and you are forced to make those decisions. Like looking outside of Levi at this point, going a little bit higher to Erwin.
Yeah.
He very strategic minded, obviously.
Yeah.
And
goal
oriented and results oriented.
Yeah.
He makes decisions that are best for, I'm gonna call it the company, but in a military way, not an economics way. But for the company, he works in a way that will get results that show to the audience. Like he is, although it may not come off very openly as trying to appeal to the masses, he is very much like, okay, we're gonna do this crazy fucking plan, but if it works, you're gonna like love the shit out of us.
Yeah,
like imagine.
A lot of his decisions are a very weird combination of highest results with lowest death toll.
Exactly. Yeah. And like imagine if he came back with a female Titan. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that is game changing.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely, and like you would discover that they like the female Titan is someone from the military. And you'd be like, well, why the fuck are they doing better background checks?
Or even above that, how are these people getting through into the system?
Where did they come from?
But also,
it gets also into the backstory of like where are they coming from and how are they getting these powers?
And also,
which they will get into later.
Who is responsible?
Yeah.
Based on everything that we understand, based on all the evidence they found, she was part of the team that saw Eren the first time. She wasn't part of the original plan necessarily. Like she wasn't a part of the actual scouting mission formation.
Yeah.
They weren't missing anyone.
Yeah.
So she's not a scout. It's like based on all of that, we also have to assume that this is not necessarily a person who is making these choices on their own. While they
have a greater goal in mind.
Well, yeah, but it's like while they're working with the Titans or whatever, it is also debatable and also possible that someone in the system, like within the human race, is also using them.
A lot of your questions will be answered later on.
By the end of season 1?
No.
Okay.
This is like a season 3 kind of answer.
A season 3 reveal? Yes. Alright, I got it.
Well, thank you for watching this episode. Please enjoy the next episode here.
Okay.